This segment of The Marvel Life is brought to you by Gateway Subaru.
Wouldn't it be something to say that we had the cure for cancer?
Well, researchers say they may be getting closer. Meet Denali. He's living with osteosarcoma, which is an aggressive form of bone cancer. Denali received an experimental vaccine aimed at curing this cancer. Now, many dogs in the trial, including Denali, already had the standard treatment for osteosarcoma. That's amputation followed by chemotherapy. Now researchers are giving them radiation and a live bacterial vaccine.
So the concept of the vaccine is really to educate the immune system to recognize tumor cells and to kill them.
Most dogs with the disease die within a year of diagnosis, but many who receive the vaccinations are still alive 2 years later. Doctors say this vaccine may also help people with cancer down the road.
Isn't that incredible? Yeah. Well, one pup looking for a cure just may get the help he needs. Canine pup Frank is in desperate need of chemotherapy, but the force is uncomfortable spending tax dollars on the treatment, as can be expected. But the story doesn't stop there. That's where the local community steps in.
One small town has an equally small police department, only 12 sworn officers. Oh, and then there's Frank. Frank is the only canine on the force, and his handler, Nick Beliveau, says besides being a good buddy, he's also a valuable asset to the department.
He can do suspect apprehension and handler protection, so he's trained to protect me.
So it was a shock when 2 weeks ago Nick found a large growth on Frank's neck, and the vet diagnosed it as lymphoma. The next shock came when Nick found out how much it would cost to fight the cancer.
For the treatment, they said it was probably going to be around $10,000.
Which put the department in a difficult spot. As much as they love the dog, Frank is considered a law enforcement tool.
We have to be very judicious about how we're spending the taxpayers' money and whether or not the community is going to get back for that money that they spent some value.
So Nick reached out to the people, asking for donations on a GoFundMe website. And you can probably guess what happened next. More than $14,000 was raised in just 6 days from people as far away as the Ukraine. Diane Blake drove thousands of miles to write a check for the simplest of reasons.
I mean, if they can live, longer, why not?
No one knows how long Frank's got, but he has responded well to the first 2 chemo treatments, and if he's feeling up to it, he gets to go back to work. And just seeing how excited he is about that makes it worth every penny.
A veterinarian said the treatment has a 90% chance of successfully putting the cancer in complete remission.
They only needed 10 and raised over 14.
That's amazing.
There's a community that loves their police dog. Now, what exactly does it take to become a police dog? The ability to take down criminals, sniff out narcotics, being able to protect the canine officer from any danger. Well, that stuff would probably help, right? Well, this police department's only police dog really can't do any of those things, but he is an invaluable member of the police force. So today, we meet a 15-month-old rat terrier named Spotticus, or Spot for short.
Oh, hello.
Maybe this isn't what you imagine when you think of a police dog. 3.5 pounds of terror.
Sit.
Or terrier, rather.
Sit.
This is the extent of Spot's attack abilities, tearing at a hand duster.
That's his favorite.
And his agility training doesn't go much further than chasing the red dot of a laser pointer.
Ready? Stick him up.
But he does know how to stick him up,
That's a good boy.
roll over,
Ready?
and spin around. And Spot is an actual police dog. There we go. Registered with the local force.
One day, one of the detectives came in and he was just having a really bad day, really bad call. And then all of a sudden, Spot ran up to him and was so excited to see him. And it just, from that point on, it was, yeah, that dog's a big morale booster and we really need him here.
So much so, officers get upset when Spot takes a sick day. He seems to have a special attraction for Chief Greg Butler, always watching out for the big man. But his favorite thing to do is nap.
Woods Cross is a great department, and having him here is just an added bonus for us, so he's a lot of fun to play with.
Stephanie also says that Spotticus jumps up and runs to the door to greet every single person who comes into the police station, and so far, not a single person has complained.
Wow. Well, a new crowdfunding website is motivating animal lovers to donate lots of money to pet projects of all kinds. In fact, one cat's campaign got her a new lease on life and a new home. 1-year-old Catalina was rescued after being badly burnt, then abandoned. They say she was covered in burns, scabs, and infection. Medical care would cost about $4,000, too much for the small animal rescue group that found her. So they turned to the community. The shelter shared her story on loveanimals.org, a crowdfunding website for animal causes. The idea behind it is to gather small donations from large groups of people. And for kitty Catalina, it worked. Animal lover Sarah Timms started the site about a year ago.
I saw that crowdfunding was a really fast-growing phenomenon, and I saw that nobody was doing it for animal projects.
And it's been a wonderful thing for so many animals. As for little Catalina, she is back in good health and will go home with Sue, who is so excited to have her.
Now, that's a happy ending.
Yes.
That's the way it ought to be. Maybe you're looking for a new furry friend to add to your family. You are in luck today. Delmarva Life's Sean Stryker is at the Worcester County Humane Society to introduce us to some cuties looking for a home. Sean?
Hey, Jimmy and Lisa. Well, I have two of the cutest puppies you've ever seen. They're sisters. You're going to meet them in just a second. We're here at the Worcester County Humane Society with Linda Lugo. Linda, thanks for joining me. How's 2015 treating you guys?
So far, we're off with a bang. 2014 was a banner year for us, and we're just excited about 2015 and all that we're going to be able to do for the animals.
Well, let's try to get some of those animals adopted. We don't want to waste any more time. Let's bring out the first one. This is Harley.
This is Harley. He's a handsome, handsome boy. He's about 1.5 years old. He's been here for since he was a kitten.
Wow.
He is a brown tabby. He's a male. He's already neutered, up to date on all of his shots. And he's a little camera shy because we're interrupting his morning nap.
Sorry,
but he is
Harley.
very handsome, as you can see.
We'll let him get back to that nap, and we're going to bring out our next cat, is Elsa.
And Elsa, as you can see, is a domestic long hair, between a medium hair and a long hair. She is about 3 years old. She just is looking for a lap to lay up on and chill out. She's a wonderful, wonderful kitty.
She's definitely chill. She's hanging out. All right, so now for the puppies.
Now for the puppies.
I know everybody loves the puppies, so we're going to bring out the first one. This is Ginger.
Yes, and
look
Ginger,
at Ginger.
Look at that face. How can you resist that face? She's about 9 weeks old. She came in with 2 other puppies, and we're going to see her sister.
Yeah, let's meet her sister now, Marianne.
Marianne.
Let's look at Marianne. Marianne, same type, just a different color.
That's right. And she's also a lab mix, and they have a brother named Gilligan.
Oh, awesome. So before I let you go, I want to ask you about this Animal and Arts Festival. It's a art fest going on in Ocean City.
Yes, at the Center for the Arts. We're very, very excited about it. It's going to last the whole month. It's Animals and Art. There are a lot of things going on. You can throw a pot, you can paint, you can join us tonight. It's the opening night, and we're very excited about it.
Yeah, that's going on right now. So after Delmarva Life, get down there and check it out. And the money comes to here, to the Humane Society.
A portion of the proceeds comes to here, right.
That's great. Well, if you want more information on any of the animals you saw here today and the Animals and Arts Festival, all you got to do is visit our website, WBOC.com, and click on our picture at the top of the page. Jimmy and Lisa, I'm going to play with Ginger and Marianne, and then I'll come back and see you in the studio.
Yeah, bring back Marianne for me.
And maybe Ginger for me. Yeah, we might have to talk this over. So from some little cuties to little critters up next. We're going to hear from a woman who got a visit from one in her home. Wait till you hear where he was sleeping. Plus how you can avoid critter invasions.
Plus, we'll have you feeling good this Valentine's Day. Later, we hear the top flicks for you and your honey this holiday. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.